Hey guys. Sorry if you see me raise my hand. It's just some paint on there. Um, anyway, this is for the sign of Cancer. Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel. This is a different type of reading that I'm doing. I normally, try to get our monthly readings up there, and posted. But I've already gotten the Mercury retrograde readings recorded and edited. So once I get those are pretty much done. I feel that it's good to also touch on other journeys that you may be on, okay? And this particular one is an artistic spread. It's a creative tarot reading, okay? So I'm going to pull from a psychic oracle deck, and I'm just going to use whatever card I pull to speak to me psychically and to touch on different things that you guys may be dealing with, okay? And then we're going to pull another oracle message for advice and then pull the tarot. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Cancer, for all signs of Cancer, let's go ahead and see what the universe has to say to you guys in regards to your creative and artistic endeavors. And this is for those of you, I mean, you don't have to be an artist to watch this. You don't have to be an artist to get something out of this, okay? You don't have to be an artist to be a creative, okay? We're creative in so many different ways, even down to our clothes, our jewelry that we wear, patterns that we wear, how we decorate our house, things like that. You can be an interior designer, a photographer, a carpenter, a painter, a producer, a songwriter, a blogger or vlogger, whatever, right? A magazine editor or a magazine, artist, whatever. So wherever that creative streak is for you, if you want advice and understanding how to improve that or, prosper in that, this reading is for you, right? For the sign of Cancer, for all signs of Cancer, universe, source, archangels, ancestors, deities, for all signs of Cancer, for their artistic endeavors and creative process. Okay? For all signs of Cancer. All signs of Cancer. Cancer for their artistic endeavors. What symbol will you give me? All right, so Cancer, you got 2 cards, I believe. The first one that wanted to come out, I feel like it's for maybe a couple of you, okay? But you got the Square card. So there are a couple of you that are definitely dealing with money. Money is on your mind. Okay, Gemini pulled this card too, okay? But just this one. I get a different feeling for you, Cancer, though. In a way, slightly different. I don't feel that you're so much focused on practicality. You're just focused on the money. You just want money. You want a money flow. However that comes to you, but you want that money flow, right? You want your artistic projects, your creative projects to bring you some type of income. And I have a feeling that there are those of you who may struggle with that balance, okay? Now we have the Water card. Now, it could be water if you turn it this way. It could also be hair if you turn it this way, or a waterfall. Some of you guys have Earth in your chart, okay? Some of you guys are Earth signs watching this, but you resonate with Cancer in your chart somewhere. But Cancer, what I'm getting for you in regards to your creativity is let your hair down a little bit. Go with the flow. Don't beat against the current. Don't try to swim upstream or swim up a waterfall. I'm getting like a pool of water that's just being poured into. That's what I'm getting. Or like if there was a waterfall of money, like that's just the image. Like if there was just a water, like a place where just a waterfall of money and you can just put your hand out or get a bag. Like in some ways, some of you guys are thinking like, well, I wish that there was just like a place where I can just, money can just be poured into a bag and I can just go, you know, just become rich. Like there's that energy that I'm getting from these cards for you, Cancer. Because I feel like you struggle with practicality and imagination, or, you know, some people may think that you believe a fairy tale. You may have just had struggles with balancing your money and your creativity in some way, shape, or form. Okay. And in some ways that may have caused you to feel insecure about your life and whether you can actually make it like other people that surround you in your life. But Cancer, let your hair down. Try to find that balance between security, holding on to your money, and just letting it all loose, right? That's just what I'm getting for you guys. And, you know, this is for those of you who are creatives and you that, you know, that's just something that you struggle with. And for those of you who are looking for more of a financial type of reading, you can listen to this one too. It doesn't have to be just about creativity, but that's what it's centered on, okay? For the sign of Cancer, for their artistic and creative endeavors, their artistic skill, universe, source, archangels, ancestors, for the sign of Cancer. For the sign of Cancer. Let's see here, for the sign of Cancer, for their artistic endeavors, universe, source. What's their advice? What's Cancer's advice? What's Cancer's advice for their artistic endeavors? Let's see. What in the world is happening? Sorry, guys. You got the Unseelie Queen. Gemini got the same thing. Some of you guys got Gemini in your chart. You guys saw me shuffle this, so like, you and Gemini have something in common when it comes to art and creativity. Cancer, your soulmate or your when it comes to your creativity and teamwork, okay, you may best partner, it's probably best for you to partner up with an air sign or a Gemini in particular. You and Gemini are kind of going through the same thing. Because there's always a group of people in the world that are going through the same thing, okay? Astrologically, spiritually, emotionally, right? We're all never going through things the same way, but we're all dealing with the same energies, right? In some way, shape, or form. So you and Gemini, you love the glitz and the glamour. You love opulence. You love the way things look. You love the idea of something. But you have to be confident in that idea and bring that idea into reality. Because there are people out there who look good, they sound good, right? Like if you look at a picture of food, for instance, or like a commercial where they are advertising food, it looks good, but guess what? A lot of those commercials are using fake ingredients. They're not real food to make it look so delicious, right? So there are certain things that look good, or a relationship looks good, but Cancer, you need to work on your confidence here. Because I feel like some of you guys are easily swayed in certain directions because you feel like, okay, well, this is going to make me look good. But no, if you are confident in who you are now, here and now, and you think that looks good to you, it doesn't matter if it don't look good to anybody else. Does it look good and feel good to you? That is what is more important here. if there is an artistic process or a project where you feel okay, or there's the way you dress, again, like I was telling Gemini, the way you dress, the way you do your hair, the way you do your makeup, the way you do your nails, the way you wear jewelry, whatever, right? You have a certain way that you like to wear those things. But I feel like some of you guys are easily swayed by how things look, or easily swayed by someone's opinion. And it could be just one person that says, I don't like that on you, or I don't like that color on you, or why do you have to wear your makeup like that, or who cares? You have one path, stay on it. You don't need to go on the path that everybody else is going, or if you're in a relationship, if there's someone who's not like supportive of your commitment to your craft, they don't have to be there. They don't have to be a part of your life. Like, bye, right? So there's something that you love the look of it. But the unseelie queen here, she's not just about how things look. She works to make it look that way, and she is confident in her true self. She doesn't care what people think. She's not swayed by what people have to say about how she looks, or the way her house looks, or the way her car looks, or whatever. She does what she wants to do because she likes the way it looks. She likes the way it feels. It makes her happy. Cancer, you gotta get to that point if you're not there yet. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Okay. So the first question is going to be your gifts. The second is your struggles. The third will be what is comfortable in regards to your artistic process or your creativity. What is uncomfortable? What energies from your past are affecting you? What can you expect in your future if you stay on this path? And what is your muse? What inspires you in your artistic and creative endeavors and projects? Okay. Big or small. Those creative projects can be really grand projects, or they can be small projects. But these will be the questions that we will touch upon. Okay. 7 cards. Universe, Source, Archangels for the sign of Cancer, for their artistic endeavor and their artist, your creativity. For Cancer, for all signs of Cancer, Universe, Source. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So there's that Gemini energy, Cancer. Gemini, go watch Gemini's reading, okay? Go watch Gemini's reading. It'll be the same thing. So there are those of you who have Gemini in your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, wherever. North node, south node. You got Gemini in there somewhere, or you're dealing with a Gemini, okay? And you both are kind of going through the same struggles, or you're friends with a Gemini, or a few Geminis, who knows. So let's see. This is your gifts. Sorry, I'm just trying to prop this up. You have your struggles. You have the comfortable, the uncomfortable, your past, your future, and your muse or your inspiration. So not only is this representing Gemini, this can also represent Virgo, but this also represents friendships, connections, right? It can represent love and romance. It can represent family, okay? So your overall energy, Cancer, that's affecting you or that's at the forefront is connections, or how your connections affect you positively or negatively, okay? Who's telling you that you can't do it? Stop listening to them. Who's telling you that this is how things are supposed to work, or this is how things are supposed to look, or this is how my life turned out? Like, what your life is probably going to turn out like mine because you're making these decisions. No, that's not how things work, okay? Sometimes they can, but it don't work like that all the time, okay? Just because somebody else made a decision and they're trying to strike fear into you because they had some, like, they came up shorthanded, or, you know, they ended up getting the shit end of the stick, so to speak. That doesn't mean that that's going to happen to you. Okay? Don't compare yourself to other people and their circumstances. Even if they're rich, even if they're doing well, you can't compare your journey to them. You let your hair down and you do what you want to do. You let the wind blow your hair You let the wind blow and you follow that, right? You follow your intuition and your creative instinct, okay? So when it comes to your gifts, you have the Page of Pentacles here. So Cancer, one thing that you are open to is learning. Your gifts as an artist is like very youthful, right? You're like a kid at heart, right? You're like a young spirit. You're not immature. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting you're just very youthful, very new energy. Some of you guys may be a star seed, okay? You may be an indigo child, where you just come from a completely different place in the universe when, before you were born, and you're bringing some type of a new energy, and others of you, you're good at teaching people. That's another gift with you're open to teaching people. So some of you guys may be wanting to be art teachers or dance teachers, okay? If you're a YouTuber, okay, some of you guys love posting tutorials to help people along certain journeys or within a certain task, right? But that's because you were also open to learning. So you picked up a lot of different things, and you have a lot of tips, and you have a lot of knowledge to share with others. Okay, now for your struggles, we have the Ten of Cups, which Gemini got the Ten of Cups as well. So what I'm getting here for you, Cancer, is that you struggle with, that's very interesting. Ooh, my flower just fell off, y'all. Well, oh, that's interesting that happened the way it did. Just when I was about to talk about, you struggle with happiness, true happiness, Cancer. You feel like you can only be happy if you're doing what everybody else is doing, or maybe someone makes you feel that way. But true ultimate happiness, first off, you got to work for it. This queen is not happy because she's worried about what other people are saying and their opinions, right? Just like how I'm about to put this flower right back on. If you have put that flower back in your hair, okay? That's what I'm saying. You struggle with being happy because you feel like somebody is just gonna poo-poo on it, right? Somebody's gonna say something, or somebody's gonna be like, oh, well, I did that too, and this is what happened to me. And it's like, no, that may not be your path. Happiness is not determined by another person's happiness. Put your crown back on, Cancer, when it comes to your work and your creativity and your inspiration, how you inspire others. Because I get a sense that you inspire others in some way, or you have the capability to. But some of you guys really struggle. Some of you guys struggle with like a marriage or a relationship, or you struggle that ultimate happiness. You what really makes you happy creatively? What do you like to wear? Okay. Ultimate happiness. Put your crown back on. That's all I'm getting from that card. Oh, I'm getting something else. Hold on. Some of you guys struggle with your sexuality, okay? Some of you guys are cross-dressers. Some of you guys, if you don't struggle with your sexuality, you like to wear, if you're a female or you're a woman or a girl, you like wearing guy clothes, right? Or if you're a guy, you like wearing girl clothes, or I don't know where I got that from, but that can be for a few of you, a couple of you, okay? Where you're just like, where do I belong, like gender-wise? But it's like, Cancer, you don't even got to worry about that. We're in the year 2021. And honestly, it doesn't matter what year we're in. Be you. It doesn't matter who's there to say like, oh, well, that's weird. Who cares if it's weird? What does weird mean? In some ways, we're all weird to somebody, right? Don't worry about people, Cancer. Please. Worry about yourself and your happiness. So it doesn't, sorry guys if you hear my stomach, don't worry about an idea of how something is supposed to look, okay? Don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, so what makes you comfortable when it comes to your artistic process, okay? Or what is something that is easy for you to create? And we have the Four of Swords. I feel like you love working in an environment where you can be, maybe not by yourself, but if you are with other people, you don't want to feel burdened. You don't want to feel stressed out. You want to be able to fit in. You want to be at peace. You want to feel tranquil and, again, let your hair down. You want to be able to do what you want to do and have, if you're amongst a group of people or you're with a team, you just want to be able to create that environment where, if you're recording videos or you're a photographer, some of you guys just like it to be peaceful. You like the quiet, okay? Others of you, if you're creating with other people, you like to be with like-minded people. People who just make you feel at ease, not people who are going to make you stressed out, okay? Or make you feel like you have to be in a box, okay? And what makes you uncomfortable? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys don't really like waiting. You don't really like waiting, okay? You like to get things going, okay? Taking your time, maybe something that you struggle with, but you also struggle with disappointment. You like for things to run smoothly, Cancer. But just remember, just like this sun, you know, like when the sun is rising or setting, you got to keep putting in the work. That's another thing. There could be a couple of you that feel like, oh, you know, maybe there's a part of your day that just doesn't go well and you just give up, right? The Seven of Pentacles is about manifesting what you want even in your sleep. I told a friend that one time when she was struggling, right? And I live by that. If you go to sleep with a impoverished mindset because you had a bad day, you're not having faith in yourself. Manifest your money, manifest riches, or manifest a beautiful creative project, okay, with a team or by yourself. Manifest it in your sleep. It's not just when you wake up. When the sun goes down and before you go to sleep, pray, do a ritual, whatever, or speak affirmations. The universe is even working for us even when we sleep. Have faith in that. So you may struggle with that, Cancer, a little bit, okay? Just because you have a bad day or you have a bad run-in with somebody does not mean that the rest of your life or the next day is going to be the same. And even if it is, you just got to keep going. This 𝑍�🋼🍼 Queen card here, she doesn't care what time of day it is or what time of night. She continues to stick to what she knows and what makes her happy, okay? And what also brings her security, okay? So let's see what's in your past. We have the Ace of Swords. In your past, I feel like in your past, Cancer, you already knew what you wanted. You were very clear with people about what you wanted to do creatively, right? You already told people what you wanted to do with a project, or that, oh, I want to be a singer, I want to be a dancer, or I want to be famous one day, whatever, right? Or I want to create my own TV show or my own animation, you know, whatever. You were already pretty clear about what you wanted to do, whether people supported you or not. So that's pretty good to get in your past, okay? That's really good. Now this is your future, okay? Six of Swords. So this is showing me here that in your future, you will be moving forward into that chapter of happiness, okay? You're gonna, but you gotta stick to it. But in your future, there's a new life. There is something new, something that's gonna move forward for you, okay? Now, for your muse, or for your the very thing that inspires your creative process, you have the Five of Swords. And Gemini got the Nine of Swords. And this is very similar energy, Cancer. So What inspires you is your struggles. For the Five of Swords in particular, it's not so much about depression. It's mostly like what inspires you is that you can tell the people, you can show the people the reason why you stick to what you stick to with this creative endeavor or with this goal. What drives you is that the people from your past who told you that what you wanted to do was stupid, and you want to kind of rub that in their face a little bit, or just be like, I did it. Cancer, for some of you guys, you wanted to go get a certain degree in art or something, or some type of a creative, even if it was engineering, it doesn't matter. Some type of, or aerospace engineering. It does, you know, there's a creative process with that. Some of you guys wanted to go get a degree, and you told your family or you told a friend or your significant other at the time, and they were just like, why? Or like, maybe you can do this instead because there's money involved. They probably didn't really have a lot of faith in you, okay? But what inspires you, some of you guys got the degree. You got exactly what you wanted. And now your family or your friends can see like, oh, they were serious, right? That's what keeps you going, Cancer, okay? You want to show people that you mean business. But remember, if you mean business, you cannot hold on to the past, and you cannot compare yourself to what other people are doing, right? So that's your reading, Cancer. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. And please let me know if you want more readings like this in the comments down below, and if this was helpful. Take care, you guys. Bye.